What if I told you you have a secret weapon already in order to improve not just your employee experience, but how they relate to business outcomes? I am Kalifa Oliver. I am an executive advisor, experience coach, and the author of I Think I Love My Job. So, people analytics, it isn't just for HR nerds like myself or data nerds like myself. It is a cheat code for making better business decisions, but only if you actually use it. And I'll add, use it properly. So many organizations collect a lot of employee data, but they don't actually act on it. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot of survey data, a lot of HRIS data on employees, and they just sit on it. They don't seem to know what to do with it. They don't want to invest in it. They don't know how to make it make sense. They don't know how to produce insights from it. But it's like having a GPS and you turn it on, but you're just not gonna follow the directions it gives you. It's like, why? It's giving, what are we doing? Deloitte research shows that organizations using advanced people analytics see 82% higher profitability and 56% lower turnover. Why could that be? Because the decisions are being data-driven. And you might hear differences when it comes to that term. So you might hear data-driven, data-led, data-informed. The idea is that data is available to give more context to decisions that are being made. Too often, we still have leaders and decision makers going with their guts and guesses. And I always say, let your gut be used for what it is supposed to be used for your digestive system, to help keep your body healthy, and so you can figure out if something is wrong. Don't use it to make a business decision, especially related to people. And then why guess? When you make these guesses, it comes with the assumption that what's in here, you have enough information and data already in here to make the best decision. So you guess. Here's the thing, you have the data. Why are you guessing? So what can we do to help organizations become better at using people analytics data? 1, stop hoarding data. Use it. You don't have to sit on this treasure trove of data. Data without action is just numbers. So why are you sitting on it? You, in that case, are no better than the Count from Sesame Street. You're just holding numbers. For what? The other thing that's very, very important is you have to tie data to business outcomes. That's a mistake I see a lot, and it's why a lot of people and leaders do not see the value of investing in people and people infrastructure past the transactional nature of HR, because it feels like it doesn't bring in money or profit, so why invest? But when you think about it, business outcomes can be tied to engagement, to retention, to performance, right? The performance of your people can be tied into your business performance, 1-to-1. It's all interconnected, and I think we forget that sometimes. So making data-driven, data-led, data-informed decisions is crucial, and you have that data to do it, whether it's objective data like what you will find in your HRS, like your retention metrics, your turnover metrics, or it's sentiment metrics, which would be more of subjective metrics because you've asked people or people have provided their opinions in some way. It can be modeled and tied into business outcomes. Another key thing is to make insights accessible. Once you start collecting data and you can convert it into insights, why are you keeping it to yourself? Make it accessible, but make it accessible in 2 ways. The first way to make it accessible is you have to teach people how to use the data well, right? It can't just be reported. Right, you know those pretty dashboards that people see and you're like, oh, this is cute, but you don't know what to do with it? It needs to be insights. Basically, how do I use this? What can I do with this? And most importantly, what are the actions I can take based on what I find, right? And how do I work that into helping me meet my goals and my objectives, right? Because if you think about it, if your data scientists and your data analysts are the only people who could understand your analytics, you're doing it wrong. So people data is your competitive advantage, no question about it, but if you use it and use it right. Otherwise, you're just collecting spreadsheets for sport. Why? If you enjoy this content and you like what you hear and you want to talk more about people experience and employee experience and people analytics and all that good stuff, don't forget to like, share with a friend or two, and follow.